Currently on the screen is a satellite view of the South Indian Ocean region, where we have 95S located at 8.5 degrees south, 111.3 degrees east. Maximum winds at 30 knots. Maximum central pressure is 999. Welcome to another update on a developing tropical scene from the 4th to 13th Australia Oceania team. And you can definitely see the 96 Invest, which is located 7.4 degrees south, 97.8 degrees east. Maximum winds 25 knots. Central pressure is 1004 millibar. And this is the information from the Jakarta Met Office. They have upgraded 95 to tropical cyclone Sepaka. Clockwise winds reaching 35 knots, expected to increase. I think they have a bit of a slight mistake in their information. The latest tropical cyclone formation probability guide. Now we have a look at (95S), and the tracks are available on the Tropical Tidbits website. The Joint Typhoon Warning Centre, their position hasn't changed, and the Australian Bureau of Meteorology yet to come on board. And this is the chart from the Jakarta office. Their track on the tropical cyclone. But the system is expected to track down towards Western Australia. And one of my favourites, a satellite view of the entire life of 95S. Bureau of Meteorology will update their information around 14:40, 14:45 this afternoon at local time. And we still have Invest 96S, or likely by the Jakarta Met Office, Tropical Depression 96S. And whilst we look at this, the 4th and 13th main channel has commenced its Hurricane Week 2017. This will take place across the next possibly 7 days, so keep an eye on the main channel. And I had a phone call earlier today from relatives down in Melbourne, and the severe thunderstorm activity that impacted Melbourne particularly. They sustained a bit of damage. A couple of their neighbours also due to hail and wind. And from my own personal position, I think we're in for a rough summer. Now we look at the latest upper level divergence, and it was around 10 to 20, but it's now up around the 40 knot mark. Wind shear at this point in time is very unfavourable when you look at the amount of area in red. The shear tendency, not much room for either of the two systems to move. However, as mentioned yesterday, the Bureau of Meteorology has its eyes on a weak low up there in the band of sea, 850 millibar vorticity, and it looks very ugly. Now, the latest from the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre, read 95, formation of a significant tropical cyclone is possible within the next 24 hours, and they're a few hours behind Jakarta. Maximum sustained winds so is estimated 28 to 33 knots. Sea pressure is around 998 millibars. Lovely central pressure. And the global dynamic models indicate that 95S will track slowly eastward over the next couple of days, then tracking south. The latest from the Bureau of Meteorology, total forecast of rain. And as mentioned, top left hand side of the screen, and look at that area in dark green and blue, and a bit of purple, that would be in the ACT area. Instability, look for the next 24 hours. Also keeping an eye on the Solomon Islands region, where the Bureau of Meteorology has two weak low pressures. Storm probability over there to the east of the Bougainville Island, the southern tip. See if they pick up the Coral Sea information at 1440 Eastern Standard Time. Joint Typhoon Warning Centre's track on 95 is a look at the satellite vapor of the region. Now we look at accumulated precipitation for the Australia's eastern and taking in the southwest Pacific regions, including New Zealand. Now this is a GFS model. Now we switch across to the western region, taking in the Indian Ocean. And there is a tropical low up there in the northern Indian Ocean, or the Bay of Bengal. The GFS surface pressure, millibars, and wind speed in knots. The GFS really isn't interested in 95S, but models do change for intensification. Now this is the Canadian model for the Southwest Pacific region, and they are going the opposite. Pick one up in the Solomon Islands region, tracking down to the rest of New Caledonia. And finally, here's the latest on 95S from the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre. We will continue to bring updated information on this developing tropical scene.